guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alana. If you are new, welcome. Today's video is going to be part of a new series that I am so excited to share with you guys. Starting today on Wednesdays, I'm going to start uploading videos on my channel for a theme called Wellness Wednesdays, and I'll create a playlist. So basically, I got inspired by Amelia. On Wednesdays, she has Wellness Wednesday at her school, which they do a lot of mindfulness. They get to wear some sweatpants, and they do a lot of like physical activities. So I decided, why not bring that to my channel and share some of the things that I do with my family or myself for wellness. So it's gonna be stuff like recipes, fitness videos, and of course stuff like mindfulness and meditation and all that kind of good spiritual stuff. So hopefully this is a new series that you guys like. I've found that my videos that have recipes have done really well, so I decided why not kick you guys some more recipes. So today, for the very first video in the Wellness Wednesdays series, I am going to bring you guys 3 of my favorite Insta-Pot meals. As some of you guys may or may not know, my family and I recently just decided to kind of move towards veganism. We don't eat any meat, but I mean, it is obviously difficult every now and then to kind of stay away from dairy products and all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, we're doing pretty good. With all of our busy schedules, it's kind of difficult to have a home-cooked meal every day. And I know that that's what a lot of families struggle with. So that's why I absolutely love my Insta-Pot. I prefer it over like a slow cooker or a crock pot. I just don't personally like how food tastes after it's been sitting in a crock pot all day. But whatever, to each his own. But an Insta-Pot is like the greatest thing ever created. If you aren't sure what an Insta-Pot is, it's just a pressure cooker. But I absolutely love my Insta-Pot. It's something that my cousin suggested I pick up, and I'm glad I did because I do a lot of really simple, easy meals in it, especially for days during the week when Amelia's got tons and tons of activities. Basically every day during the week she has an activity to do, so it's really hard to make sure that we get a fresh meal every day. So with the Insta-Pot, it makes it super easy. So today I'm going to share with you guys 3 of my favorite recipes to do in the Insta-Pot, and hopefully you guys like it. So if you guys are interested in seeing these recipes, then keep on watching. Alright, so this first recipe is like so easy it should be a crime. This is a mushroom and cauliflower masala. I used a pre-made masala packet from Tasty Bites, and it's so easy. Basically, all you have to do is like go ahead and cut an onion. I mean, you can use whatever kind of onion you want. I personally like to use red onions just because I like the flavor that they give, but you could just use like a regular cooking onion or whatever kind of onion really you have in your fridge. I wouldn't suggest using scallion, but I mean, any kind of cooking onion or red onion will do. And then you're going to take out your handy dandy crock pot and pop it onto saute and pop in some grapeseed oil, and then put in your onions and let them saute for, I would say, about 3 minutes, like until they're kind of fragrant, I guess. Alright, so your next step is you're going to go ahead and mince some garlic. You're going to use about 2 to 3 cloves depending on how garlicky you want it. I am by no means a garlic chopping professional, so don't hold me to it. And once those are finished, you just go ahead and add them to the pot and let them saute with the onions. Now the next step is completely optional because there is already the mushrooms and the masala, but we love peppers. So I just went ahead and just took a little sliver from each pepper, and I just diced them up just to add a little bit of flavor and a little bit of color to the dish. So you just roughly chop these while your garlic and onions are sauteing, and then you go ahead and pop these into the Insta-Pot as well. Alright, so now that your base is done sauteing, I'm going to go ahead now and add our chicken, which is just some cauliflower. I just bought some pre-cut cauliflower because I couldn't be bothered to cut cauliflower. I hate cutting cauliflower. So it just saves so much time when you buy these pre-cut things. And then I'm just going ahead and adding the masala that I got from the packet, from the Tasty Bites. I had already thrown out like the little package. So I'm just adding a little bit of that masala to the mix. And then I'm going ahead and just mixing that thing on up. And then once we've got the cauliflower fully coated, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up like a splash of vegetable broth and seal the Insta-Pot and take it off of that saute mode. And we're going to go ahead and pressure cook it just for 3 minutes. It's something that's so quick. And now you can just go and do whatever your little heart desires while your food cooks. And then when you come back and that timer is off, you're going to go ahead and release that seal. Be careful, it is hot. And you should end up with something that looks like this. I then just went ahead and plated that thing with some rice, and there you have it, masala dinner. And the next meal is a really simple mushroom risotto. You can eat this by itself or you can pair it with something else, but it's honestly just good on its own. It's so cheesy and delicious. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is take your Earth's Balance vegan butter, and you're gonna go ahead and put your Insta-Pot on saute, and you're just gonna add a little bit of that as well as some oil. And then we're gonna go ahead and we are going to begin chopping our onions as usual. Like I've said before, I like to use red onion, but you could really use any onion. And then we're gonna just go ahead and add that to our Insta-Pot and let that saute for a bit. And then we're going to begin to chop some garlic, just roughly chopped. You don't have to be a pro at this, just go ahead and chop it, and then we're going to go ahead and add that to the pot as well. And then once everything smells pretty fragrant, we're going to go ahead and add 3/4 of a teaspoon of dried thyme just into our mixture and let that saute for like 2 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and pick up our mushrooms, and we're going to let that saute for about 3 to 4 minutes or until they feel tender. You'd also add your peas here as well, but for some reason I didn't record it. I don't know. We're then going to go ahead and add our risotto rice, and we're just going to make sure that everything is coated well on the rice. Now for the fun part, we are going to go ahead and get some Pinot. Make sure it is a vegan wine because some wines have egg whites, but we're going to add about 1/2 cup of white wine as well as for ourselves. And then we're going to go ahead and take about 4 cups of vegetable broth. Make sure it's low sodium, and we're going to add that to the pot as well. Once everything is stirred in, we're going to go ahead and turn the pressure cooker to the manual setting, and we're going to put it on for about 6 minutes, and we're going to use the high pressure setting, and we are going to make sure the valve's closed and let that cook. And when you're finished, you'll end up with something like this. You can go ahead and add some vegan Parmesan for your topping. This is absolutely delicious. We devoured it, and I can't wait to make it again. And I guess saving the best for last, no surprise, this was Amelia's favorite. This is a vegan mac and cheese, or as she likes to call it, a vegan cheesy pasta. So this recipe is super easy. You're basically just gonna go ahead and boil your water like you normally would. You don't even actually need an Insta-Pot for this, but you're just gonna add some water and then add your noodles, and you're gonna add your lid and let this pressure cook for about 4 minutes. Once you return and it's finished, we're gonna go ahead and add about a tablespoon of butter and just mix that up in with your noodles that are cooked. Now to begin the cheese sauce, we're just taking some vegan cheese. This is the Daiya cheddar cheese, about 2 cups of it, as well as a cup of almond milk, and we're just mixing that in to start making our sauce. Now that everything is mixed, we're gonna go ahead and add our seasonings. I'm so sorry, I didn't film this properly, so I'm just gonna put on the screen the seasonings and the amounts so that you guys can mix that in just to give it extra flavor. And once you've finished, you should end up with something that looks like this. All right, guys, and there you have it, my top 3 super easy and quick Insta-Pot dinners. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you make any of these recipes or have any of your own to share, please make sure you do in the comment section below. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, as well as hit that subscribe button, and I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.